This bout will be 3 rounds in the featherweight division. First, in the Misprints blue corner, weighing in at 145 pounds, from TCB Fight Factory 417 and the Boys MMA, presenting Corey PYCH. And across the ring, his opponent in the fighter's skin red corner, weighing in at 148 pounds, from Clay Guida's MMA Stop. Please welcome James FGP Robinson.
Jim Grieshaber, Frankie Saenz at the world-famous Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois. Our first matchup of the night on the undercard. James Robinson, who weighed in at 148, Frankie, against Corey PYCH, who weighed in at 145. Robinson representing MMA Stop. Fighting out of the red corner with the red around his wrist, the black trunks with red and little camo on the side. And Corey PYCH, fighting out of TCB Fight Factory 417, is got the blue around his wrists and the black, red, and white trunks. Couple of tall fighters at 145 pounds, especially, Frankie, when you look at Corey PYCH, some of the length he's got there.
Yeah, you know, early on these guys are exchanging leg kicks. Just trying to fill each other out this first round. Little jabs and leg kicks. Usually just try to find that distance. You know, PYCH going there for the body shot. You know, PYCH has kind of a little more wide open stance where he kind of keeps his hands down. Just got to be careful on the way in.
Each fighter at 500, PYCH 1-1. Robinson 2-2, getting us underway from Chicago here tonight. Of course, Season 3 of the Elite Amateur Fight League, the Eastern Conference Final coming up a little bit later on. The Illinois Inferno hosting the Virginia Destroyers. Virginia took down Florida to open the season in a battle of new teams in the Elite Amateur Fight League. And Illinois, backyard brawl, survivors against Indiana in a dominating performance back here in December. The winner of this tonight will move on and face the Arizona Apollos for the Season 3 EAFL Championship. But first we have James Robinson against Corey PYCH here for your enjoyment, followed by Michael Freeman and Kevin Serber at 205 and Victor Rodriguez and Max Urban at 155. Then we get into the EAFL action, Frankie, with Javier Coronado and James Huffman at bantamweight, Illinois and Virginia. Slow pace so far for Robinson and PYCH, feeling each other out with some leg kicks early on and a bunch of shots that have missed in terms of punches, but leg kicks have been landing for each fighter.
Looks like PYCH is starting to find his distance a little bit, going to the body. You know, coming back upstairs, landing those leg kicks, landing that 2 to the body right there. But he's really starting to find that jab and that distance.
2 means a hard right. Well, a left if you're a lefty. That leg kick, though, from Robinson felt by PYCH right to the back where that hamstring meets the knee, and you could hear that one all the way through the Aragon Ballroom, famous for its concerts. Van Halen played here. No Doubt with Gwen Stefani played here. Green Day filmed one of their famous TV specials here, Frankie, and the Elite Amateur Fight League with event number 2. And if you can see it there, guys, the back of the left leg of PYCH is raw from those leg kicks thrown by James Robinson. 10 seconds left, round number 1. Very much uneventful between Corey PYCH and Robinson, although PYCH stunned Robinson right there before the end of the round. Good shot to end round number 1 for Corey PYCH. Eric Albatasi, the captain, told me, he said, look at the end of round 1. Whichever fighter is less tired is going to win the fight 90% of the time, and that was PYCH right here. We'll see with Robinson coming forward to start round number 2, and PYCH continuing to circle. Good block by Robinson, and a nice leg kick, and the back of that leg has been brutalized by Robinson. Corey PYCH is feeling those leg kicks as his leg starts to well up, and of course, with the light skin that he's got, the pale skin, and a nice liver kick there by PYCH, and a good shot to the body with the left, coming back up top with the right hand.
Robinson's just kind of staying in that range a little bit. Not really throwing any strikes to get out.
Oh,
There's
nice
PYCH,
job by
gets a
PYCH to
front
reverse
headlock.
momentum and get him into that cage. PYCH starting to bully Robinson a little bit. Robinson with decent takedown defense there. Avoided going for the ride momentarily, but not for long. Takedown by Corey PYCH, and he's in control up against the fence right now.
That's a nice body lock takedown. You know, right there by PYCH. Looking to get the wrist. Good job by Robinson getting right back to his feet.
That wrist control so vital. Pitch unable to keep it.
Yeah, you got to control that wrist when you're on top. You know, that's going to take away that, what do they say, the leg on the table there.
Unable to do it, though, trying to wrap up that leg and take him down. Got to try to get that wrist control if you're Pitch. So many young fighters make that mistake. Control the wrist, control the opponent. That's why you wrestlers have so much success in MMA, Frankie. Wrist control.
It's all about wrist control, especially when you get to the college level. You know, if you're on bottom and you're not finding those wrists, you're not getting out.
Oh, trying to find his range with the jab is Robinson, no dice. Pitch got those hands down, feeling very confident in the striking game here tonight is Corey Pitch, our first matchup here in Chicago at the Aragon Ballroom. Jim Grieshaber, UFC bantamweight Frankie Saenz, who has fought in the Windy City right down the road at the United Center. UFC on Fox. Of course, the UFC is now on ESPN. But it's been another great season with the Elite Amateur Fight League with Frankie in the booth with me. There is no booth. We're cage side, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, nice right hand by Pitch. Robinson unable, Frankie, to get anywhere near him with those strikes. They're missing by a lot.
Yeah, he's got to start striking in, get that jab going. That was a nice little feint that he used right there to the body, but you got to follow up with punches. He's doing a lot of head movement right inside the pocket, not really pulling the trigger on anything.
Came in and ate a left hook without a lot of steam on it from Pitch. Pitch staying nice and calm and collected with Robinson coming forward.
So what happens is Pitch starts losing respect for him coming in and throwing punches. So it allows him to open up a little bit, you know, with his striking and get his game going because he has no fear of getting hit.
Pitch just faked a spinning back kick. 10 seconds left.
It's looking like Pitch is comfortable with this thing on the feet.
Switching from stance to stance, traditional and southpaw on a nice left hand, pops Robinson in the side of the face as round two comes to a close. Robinson has tried, but he's been unable to close distance and find any range with his striking other than leg kicks, which have really left their mark on Corey Pitch, but they haven't taken away from his base of strength. So that's what I always look for with leg kicks, how much of an effect they're having, because they can look as red as you want, but are they affecting that front leg and that base in the stance of Corey Pitch and his power on his punches? And I would say the answer is no, as he hits the inside leg kick to the followed by the outside leg kick to the thigh of Robinson to open up round number 3. Corey Pitch in the blue corner with black, red, and white Hayabusa trunks, the black, red, white, and camo of Robinson, who misses wildly with that spinning kick. Oh, and Pitch almost fell as he misses a kick. These guys starting to turn it up a little bit here.
Here, James Robinson's got to pull the trigger. He's just kind of sitting in that pocket, moving his head just slightly, but, you know, really has no punches behind him. He's throwing that leg kick, but really needs to start leading it with that jab. Let's open up with the, with the jab and then follow with the right hand.
And how about Pitch? What would you like to see him do more of?
You know, Pitch controlling the distance there where he goes low and comes back up to the head. You know, he's been doing a good job of just staying out of range just like that. Hit him with the hook and really no fear of getting hit.
But Robinson's getting closer with those big shots. He looks to be the more powerful fighter. Pitch's strikes haven't had much an effect on him so far, and Pitch has missed with a lot too. As Pitch starts to wear down a little bit, Robinson, if you notice, Frankie, is definitely getting closer with his shots as Pitch lands a right. Again, no effect on Robinson, but I mentioned Pitch with his arms down to begin with. He's got to be careful not to get caught by a big shot in a fight that it would seem he's winning 2-0 heading into round 3 here.
Yeah, Robinson's really just got to work himself in. He's getting caught on the way in, get that head movement moving, getting a jab, and then try to land a big blow.
Pitch right down the middle, grazes the forehead, and again, the counter right every time Robinson comes in. Pitch very comfortable in there.
Yeah, nice counter, change of stances.
Bringing himself down a little bit lower, changing stances frequently. Like the footwork and the movement, unable to get any read on him has been Robinson in 2.5 rounds so far.
You know, maybe even Robinson just getting to that leg. You know, trying to get that leg, change it up a little bit, fire with some knees, maybe hit some strikes right after creating a scramble a little bit. Or try to get it to the ground. I mean, he's not winning this battle on the feet here.
Big right by Pitch. Leaning in and to his left to avoid the jab was
nice.
Robinson. And again, he's touching him up in the corner. Doesn't really look like he's hurting him, but that left jab keeping him away. Then he'll switch. Right there, switches stances again. inside leg kick hits for Robinson. But every time Robinson starts to get a little bit of a read on pitch, he switches back from conventional to southpaw. Love his approach, and a nice leg kick by Pitch. Pitch bleeding out of the nose, coming down into his mouth a little bit. 10 seconds left in the fight. Pitch and Robinson. Pitch with a kick that missed Robinson out of the way. The spinning kick misses. A nice right by Robinson connects. You hear the groan from the crowd. Good fight between these two warriors, Corey Pitch and James Robinson, to get us going from Chicago here tonight.
Nice display of MMA by Corey Pitch. You know, moving around, find his distance, find his range, start landing those leg kicks, and then the hands follow.
Let's head up into the cage to Miguel Flores for the official decision. It's Corey Pitch and James Robinson, our opening bout here tonight. Let's find out who won. Check the Georgia scorecards as we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges sought the same 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Corey Pitch.
MMA's national amateur platform has arrived, and it's called the Elite Amateur Fight League.